Why Racconti Immorali, immoral tales? This is the first question. In a strict patriarchal society, where the narrator of the book lives, it is considered as immoral every act that goes against the norm, against the role of the sexes. And this is the search of the narrator, the modern Odysseus, a search to discover his sexual and artistic identity through his many adventures which unfold in different places and countries. He is lucky to live in a society which changes rapidly and experiences many political and erotic upheavals which mark the second half of the 20th century. In these Racconti Immorali, which forms part of the half-fictional, half-autobiographical pentalogy that I started writing since 2004, the narrator finds himself in the first part in a cultural London in the late 60s and early 70s, where he and his wife Eleonora, a promising pianist, are living, and they encounter people like the young Kiri de Kanawa and David Hockney. It is a time of the children of the flowers and the gay liberation. The narrator, seduced by this atmosphere, abandons medicine and turns to art. In his daring attempt to explore identity and the peculiarities of gender, he gets involved with the revolutionary movements of the times and falls in love with a young German who reminds him of a character in a book he is reading. After a brief excursion into Germany and Cyprus, the second half of the book is devoted to Alexandria, an elegy to a changing city, inspired partly by my adoration of Lawrence Durrell and partly by C.P. Cavafy. Through the erotic encounters with Adham, the young Alexandria, and Anna, the narrator explores the magic of the city where the cosmopolitan past joins hand in hand with the modern times. The Immoral Tales is an erotic and cultural experience, a tale of discovery, of magic, of wonder, but at the same time written with humor and tenderness for all the characters who parade in the book like in a big human circus. And now I come to the second question. Why I write my books? That was a decision I took after I heard of a young boy who committed suicide because he was gay, and his father was proud of him and considered him as a hero for doing so. I had to write these books as a kind of understanding the multiple aspects and the great joy of sexuality and art. Thank you.